BodyBags, where horror lies.
What's up, BodyBags? This is Andrew Shroyer here, and this is week 181 on the channel. So yeah, for this week, it's Valentine's week. I didn't get a chance to watch, a lot of other films. I was watching, like My Bloody Valentine and Valentine. But last night I was recording a podcast, the first podcast with my brother. And after that, I didn't have much time. It was pretty late, but I decided to watch a movie that was, 80 minutes. I've been hearing so much about it, and it was the second biggest movie of last year. So, I was really excited to get to watch it, and finally got around to watching it. I bought it a couple weeks ago, and that is Don't Breathe. This is directed by Fede Alvarez. He's also the director of the Evil Dead reboot. It stars the same girl who's in that. Man, I can't remember her name. I'm gonna have to check. Jane Levy. She was also in the remake, and then also I think his name Dylan Minnette. I think is his name. I think that's he's the kid who was in the Goosebumps new movie with Jack Black and that from a couple years ago. So, two people that I'm fairly familiar with and a good director. So basically, this movie is a story about these three adolescent teenagers. They're in Detroit, and they kind of make their living. They're in high school. You kind of get that vibe, but they make money by breaking into houses and robbing them, pretty much. And they go to break in and rob this old gentleman's house that they find out is blind, and things just go wrong. I mean, you've seen that from the trailers and everything, and I'm sure most people have seen this by now, or at least know a lot about it by now. I'm slow to get around to watching some movies, so finally got around to this. Now, my thoughts on this movie. Oh, man. From the very first shot, I was floored by the cinematography in this movie. Even the shots of, like, the hood or whatever you want to call it from Detroit is just everything looks so beautiful in this movie, and it's so well shot. The thing that makes this movie one of the best shot movies, and I would compare it to The Conjuring 2 from last year, is the thing that both directors do is they keep the same shot for their scares and things like that. They have it in the same frame. There's a scene where they're trying to unlock this door, and this guy shoots it, and it makes this big loud noise, and the camera is focused on Jane Levy and the door, and then it spins and turns around in the same shot as she's shocked, and you see in the corner, in this same frame, no cuts, no edits, no nothing, the guy is around, just walking around the corner. Like, that shit scares me. Like, that really gets under your skin, because it's all in the same frame, and all of that stuff is just, it's brilliant, There's only a couple scenes where I think that, so this is like a reverse, like, home invasion film. And with home invasion films, there's a couple times where people just do idiotic things where you're just so frustrated with them. And there's only one scene in this movie, and it wasn't even, like, completely idiotic, but for the most part, these characters are smart. They do smart things. They do what any other person would do in this situation, or what you think you would logically do in this situation. So with that being said, I think this is a very realistic take on the home invasion, or reverse home invasion, or something like that. This is by far my favorite home invasion film. To do an updated list of 2016, this would be my third favorite film of the year. I thought it was tense. I was scared the whole movie. It had just this, the more you found out about the characters and everything, the more you felt bad and sympathy for some and not sympathetic to the others. And it's just, it twists with your emotions and things like that, and then you're scared, and it's actually really tense, very serious movie. Overall, this is a must-watch for horror fans. I mean, you cannot not watch this movie. It's incredible. Couldn't recommend it higher enough. If I were to give it a rating, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah. There's a reason why it was certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, it's just a brilliant movie. So well done. I will definitely be looking. This director now, definitely like third on my list of favorite directors working today, like full-time horror directors. Or horror directors in general. He's a must-watch director for me from now on. So, yeah. But that's going to be all for this week. Let me know what you thought about this movie. I know this is a mainstream release, and pretty much anybody has seen it or at least know about it. So let me know your thoughts down below. Yeah, as always, please feel free to like it. And yeah, see you guys next week. I believe next week is our special review week, special topic week, and I chose found footage for next week. So hopefully look forward to that. So see you guys next week then. Peace.